Hello everyone, welcome to part 27 of the Pokemon Red Nose Starter Run playthrough. And, Tentacruel. The Zubats of the Sea. Ladies and gentlemen, the Zubats of the Sea. I don't know if I said that last part. Getting into that, it's been a long-ass time since I've actually fucking recorded and done commentary. And, if you saw the update, you know why. Had finals and, no time for this shit. Definitely not. I didn't even have time to like fucking play any video games whatsoever. So finals are over now. The semester's over. Meaning the year's over because I'm not taking summer classes. Because first year I figured why not. I'll probably do it next year. But yeah, that means summer for me. And if you did watch that update video, then I kind of want to get this done ASAP because. Not to say I'm sick of it, in a sense I kind of am, but just because I want to do something different and new, and I've been doing this since I fucking started doing this again. When did I? January or February? And it's April now, almost May, so it's been a while, and just want to get it over with, start other things, but we still got stuff to do, and places to go, and badges to collect, and people to fight, so yeah. Right now we're going through the water routes of Kanto, that being Route 19 through 21, I think. And if you can tell, all we're gonna see here are fucking water-type Pokemon. So bring an electric type along or a grass type along, and this should go, how should I say, swimmingly. But I'd actually recommend more electric type because with the Tentacruel line, they're also part poison, so grass wouldn't be too. It'd work, but I just like electric type better, to be honest. I mean, grass is okay, but I don't know. I think electric is cool and shit. But yeah, just going through over here. You don't really need to go this way. It doesn't really lead to anywhere, really. In the middle of both Route 19 and 20, well, kind of, it's on 20, because I think we just hit 20 now. 19 was kind of that section where it was just that strip downwards from the land. Once you keep on going left, which, I'm doing now, that's where you hit 20. And, Pokemon are, I want to say the same, but then someone's going to be like, they're not exactly the same, one's different and you can't do that. But yeah, they're pretty much the fucking same. As far as surfing, all you're going to get is fucking Tentacruel, fishing, different things, but like I said, I'm not going to bother with the fishing. It'd take forever to explain. Not explain, just list. But right here in the middle of 20, we have the Seafoam. Are they the Seafoam? Or is that Gen 2? It's something Islands, god damn it, I'll put it in the video later because I don't want to feel like an idiot. But yeah, that we're gonna be going to later. We could explore it now. I'm not sure if we could find what we want to find in there just yet, but yeah, we'll be going back there in due time. And there are two ways to get to it, as you saw earlier. Taking the left, or really the right way, but you're going left. But taking that way will get you onto the top little cavern entrance. Whereas if you go the left, or go from the left, I'll just to save myself confusion. If you go from the left side, you'll get into the bottom little cavern, and I think the bottom one is where you want to enter in order to get to where you want to go, or they might lead to wherever you need to go both ways. I don't know if I'm just talking out of my ass, but yeah, there's that, just to show it off. Like I said, not really getting anywhere, but just want to show it off. So next order of business is actually to get to where we need to go. And we actually have to surf south of Pallet. And yeah, I figured I might as well just go back here for nostalgia's sake and just look at all this stuff. And yeah, it's been a while since we've been here, and just kind of nice to look at all this stuff again. But yeah, where we want to go is Cinnabar Island, and it's south of Pallet. If you recall, there's a little water section, and you just surf south, and there you go. It's kind of nice that, or it's just like a nice loop around, really, that in order to get to where you need to go, kind of, not really last, but kind of last, semi-last, you need to go back to where you started. It's just kind of, I don't know, it's just kind of nice how it loops around like that. Just decided to pay Oak a visit. Why? Fuck you, that's why. Because you could talk to him whenever you want. He'll rate your Pokedex, tell you how much Pokemon you've found, how much you've caught. Yeah, if you reach a certain quota, he'll tell you, hey, my aid is gonna give you so-and-so, or this item. But, yeah. So, oh, and I think you could, I forgot what I was gonna say, but, you could also check, your Pokedex status on the PC anytime. It's if you do, instead of like, you know, Bill's PC, Red's PC, if you do Oak's PC, he can check your Pokedex too. I never fucking explained that. But yeah, now we're actually on Route 21, and as you saw, there's a little strip of grass right there. We could actually battle some wild Pokemon. I saw you get Pidgeotos. You could actually get like Pidgeys and Rattatas, which are fucking weird. They're only like, they're, I guess, decent levels, 21 to 23, but still. Well, that Pidgeot is 30 to 32. What the fuck? So I don't know what those fucking Pidgey and Rattatas are doing. They're just wasting their time. You could also find Raticates and Tangela. So yeah, and then surfing, like always, Tentacruel, and you could fish for shit, and yeah. So, oh, and this is Tentacruel, the evolution of, god damn it, I forgot to turn my phone on silent. This is the evolution of Tentacruel, the Zubat of the sea. Time to put you on silent. Alright. And yeah, Jolteon's finally learning Pin Missile. If you recall back when we were fighting Sabrina, I recommended this might be a good move to actually use against her, but I figured since that time's passed, don't really need it, don't really want to get rid of anything for it anyway, and it's one of those moves, it's like Fury Attack, you know, it does like 15 base damage, and just like can attack 2 to 5 times, so, fuck it, who needs it. This is Seadra, the evolution of Horsey, and yeah, that's as much as Horsey evolves in Gen 1 anyway. In Gen 2, it gets another evolution after Seadra, which is Kingdra, and actually gains a dragon typing, so that's something. So if you do want to use the Horsey line, I definitely don't recommend doing it in Gen 1, do it in any other gen, because, you know, that way you can get Kingdra. But yeah, just cleaning up, fighting all these trainers. This, luckily, it's not too long, and, you know, I maybe it's just me, but the rate of encounter in the ocean doesn't seem too bad. It might be just because I'm also editing them out, but I don't know. For some reason, I feel like there was a gen where it was like fucking every minute. I can't recall. I know in Gen 5, in the cave, it was fucking every minute. Fucking shit. When I played Black, goddamn Swoobats every goddamn fucking minute. But yeah, here we are, finally, in Cinnabar Island. And you see, there's the gym. If you could guess by the hot pun, it's fire type. So, whatever water type you use to ride over here, I hope it's a decent level, because that's probably what you're going to be using. As you see here, it's locked. We automatically get kicked out as soon as you even approach the door. You don't have to click on it or anything. You just walk in front of it and it'll just boot you out. So, don't know why. I mean, it's kind of weird if you think about it. All trainers are not allowed in unless they find a key, but then there's only one key, and if that one person finds it, then no one else can. How the fuck? And Blue's always one step ahead of us. He's always getting the badges before us. At least that's implied, because if you talk to that statue thing, it says who defeats the gym leader so far, and it always says Blue, or your rival. So it's like, how the fuck did he get in there? But, yeah, I digress. I'm just thinking about it too much. But, yeah, we obviously need a key in order to get into there. The key is actually on this island. There's, to the left, top left, right there, that building. That is the, Pokemon Mansion, and, it's kind of a dungeon, cave-ish. It's not too bad, but we'll definitely be exploring that later. One last thing we need to do, as far as the water routes go, is just clear up this section right here to the right. This being, you know, route, I think this will be 20... Yeah, this will be 20 now. So, Cinnabar is right in the middle of 20 and 21. So yeah, we'll be coming back here, like I said, we'll be coming back this way later to go through that cave. I think it's Seafoam Islands, I'm pretty sure. Because the islands I'm thinking on Gen 2, I don't even fucking remember what they're called, god damn it. But, yeah, like I said, post-editing. Thank God for post-editing. I'll just put it in there later of what it actually is. But yeah, as you can see, it's relatively short. We're already there. And yeah, and this is a Seal. It's last really water type Pokemon to show off. Seal and its evolution, Dugong. It was the Pokemon I was actually considering getting because it's water and ice. At least I think it is when it evolves into Dugong. I think right now it's just water. But you know, I like the water and ice typing, and I figured I wanted one, but you can't get one till like really late. So I said, fuck that shit. And just decided to go with Shelder, and you know, now it's a, and it is Seafoam. There we go. I was not wrong. I was right. Haha. But yeah, I don't regret it. I like Cloyster. He's pretty cool. But yeah, so those are all the water routes taken care of. We don't really have to worry about surfing too much. I mean, yeah, we're still going to need to use it for other sections, but nothing too big and long like that, so the worst is behind us, kind of. There's one... Well, like I said, there's still the Pokemon Mansion dungeon we have to do here. And then there's one more cave we have to go through before we get to Elite 4, after we beat the 8th badge. But the worst is kind of behind us now. Nothing too bad. The cave that we have to go through before the Elite 4 is actually not that bad either, so... As you can see here, I flew back to Pewter City. Why? Because we could actually go here now, if you recall, way back when. That was blocked off because we didn't know Cut yet. Now that we do, you could come here actually after you have Cut if you want. If we talk to this guy, oh, not this one, the one above. Come on, go talk to him. I want to see what he said if I said no. He just treats me like an idiot, but whatever. If we talk to this guy, he'll talk about the Amber, and how if they rejuvenize it, it can become a Pokemon that has been extinct for many ages. And so he gives us the old Amber and wants us to get it revitalized in the research lab, which is in Cinnabar Island. So you could actually come there right after you have Cut, you know, when you have to come back here to get Flash, when you go through Diglett's Cave if you want. It's just going to be taking up an inventory space, so if you want, just fly back and get it and then come back here. It's a hell of a lot easier. But yeah, now that we actually have the Pokemon Research Lab open, if you recall way back when in Mount Moon, when we got the fossil, yeah, we could revitalize that and turn it into a Pokemon as well. So finally, like I said, you don't fucking get to use a Pokemon until near end game here, so it is kind of fucking like what the hell. But I think if I recall though, because I think I said their levels are relatively low when you get them too, so it's like fuck what the hell. But I think they're at least 30. I think. I'll show, you know, I show their picture and their stats when I get them. So So yeah, at most you can get 2 fossil Pokemon. There's 3 in total, so if you want the other one, you gotta trade. Um, Another thing that is, I guess, luckily for the player, is all these fossil Pokemon are Rock type, and the other 2, the Dome and the Helix, they're also part Water. So I guess they kind of want to give it to you now because you're going up against Fire, and both Rock and Water beat Fire. So it's like the best Pokemon to use against the Fire type. It'll just absolutely dominate them. But I don't know. This is the research lab, if you couldn't tell anyway. This is where we need to go to get them revitalized and shit. But yeah, this computer is talking about something that we'll be doing at the end of the game, if you don't fucking know. Those are the 3 legendary birds: Articuno, Moltres, and Zapdos. If you want to go in order, you know, Uno, Dos, Tres. I don't want to fucking say them again. We're gonna be getting them after I beat the game. You can get them, I think, either after you have the HMs to get there, or after you have all badges. Don't know. I probably wouldn't go. Probably wouldn't go after them until after you have all 8 badges, just so that we have good Pokemon to weaken them, and a lot of money to, you know, waste on Ultra Balls because you're gonna need them. But yeah, finally the main attraction here. You talk to this nerd over here, and he'll revitalize our fossils. So I'm getting the Dome Fossil first, and then after that, yeah, the Old Amber. Doesn't take too long, and you just walk around a bit and then come back and talk to him. And yeah, we got whatever the fuck Pokemon that was. I think it was Kabuto. Because yeah, the Helix is on the star, or on the Mite, whatever. So yeah, here we go again, and bam. So Aerodactyl is in the Old Amber. So yeah, we have Kabuto and Aerodactyl. And like I said, once he stops talking, I don't know if he had anything else to say. Yes, they are level 30. So I guess they're not too under leveled. They just see Rock and Water. Its moves are, it doesn't know fucking anything, so that kind of sucks. Hopefully you have good moves to teach it, or good TMs. Aerodactyl is pretty awesome though. I've actually never used him, but he's on my list to use because just a badass. I mean, Rock and Flying, it's a pretty good combination, I suppose, and he just looks fucking badass. And he's got good stats to boot, but yeah, as you can see, level 30, but they know fucking 2 moves, so that's just great. So if you do want to use him for Blaine, I guess level him up, teach him some TMs, and there you go. I guess you could, but yep, that's the end of the part. And next part we'll be taking care of the Pokemon Mansion, and yeah, it'll be a time and a half. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Take care.